Key point 1. The key to life free of regrets. In today's fast-paced world, losing sight of our priorities and the meaningful connections that enrich our lives is easy. Take a look at humanity. We can send messages across the globe in a split second, but often fail to spare a minute for our loved ones. We've become efficient, yet rarely effective. Connected, but often alone. The essence of authentic living slips through our fingers. Our lifeline? We can consider reflecting on our purpose. For instance, when Robin Sharma was a child, an elder imparted a profound thought that shaped his life from that day forward. The elder said, "When you arrived in this world, you cried, and everyone around you celebrated. Aim to live so that when you depart, the world feels the void and sheds tears, while you move on with contentment." This wisdom is the essence of living deliberately. We should master this art as soon as possible since time is fleeting. Days blur into months, months into years until we realize we perhaps didn't live as fully as we could have. We must ask ourselves, whose lives have we touched? What mark will we leave for the generations to come? Reflecting on this brings to mind the words of Bernard Shaw, a famous Irish playwright. As his life neared its end, someone asked him, "If you could relive your life, what would you do differently?" He responded, "I'd become the person I always had the potential to be, but never became." Life waits for no one. Take the lead before it leads you. Ready to learn how to ensure we don't echo Shaw's sentiments? In the next few minutes, let's explore some actionable insights to infuse purpose into every moment and ensure we truly live, not just exist. Key point 2. How to discover our inner power. Awareness is the foundation of change. Think of it as shining a light on the dark corners of our habits and behaviors. Once identified, these concealed spaces transform from obstacles into challenges ready to be conquered. This path to discovery doesn't just focus on the aspects we need to improve. It's equally about recognizing and leveraging our strengths. Achieving this balance can guide us steadfastly toward our goals. Yet, how can we cultivate such self-awareness? The underestimated power of silence is our ally. The tale of a lighthouse keeper illustrates this idea beautifully. With a limited supply of oil to keep his beacon shining and guide ships safely, he faced a dilemma when various individuals approached him, seeking some of his precious oil for their needs. Whether it was a neighbor striving to light his home or a traveler wishing to continue his journey, the lighthouse keeper generously shared his valuable resource. However, this act of kindness came at a cost. With its oil depleted, the lighthouse's beacon dimmed, leading ships to run aground. This narrative emphasizes the importance of prioritizing our primary duties and the consequences of neglecting them. Just as the lighthouse keeper's beacon needed oil to shine brightly, individuals need moments of silence to illuminate their minds and souls. Without this essential oil of solitude, our inner light can dim, leading to a life adrift and devoid of purpose. In silence, we find the answers to the loudest questions of life. To augment this journey of inner discovery, start your day with intention. The early hours lay the foundation for all other tasks. Embrace the calmness of the morning for reflection, meditation, or a good read, which will set a tone of purpose for the entire day. Discover meditation. More than just a practice, this exercise can revolutionize a life. A few minutes dedicated daily can sharpen focus, instill calmness, and foster inner peace. One business leader, for instance, found that consistent meditation empowered him to make decisions with unprecedented clarity. Maintain a journal. By writing down ideas, we engage the mind in deep thinking, which is becoming rare in today's fast-paced world. Additionally, a journal serves as a repository for insights, success strategies, and dreams. Medical research even suggests that journaling for 15 minutes daily can boost health. By weaving these practices into our daily lives, we not only sharpen our self-awareness, but also empower ourselves to live a life that's both purposeful and rewarding. Key point 3. Get your priorities straight. Have you ever marveled at individuals who seem to wield time like an art? Think of the Chinese sage Chuangzi, who crafted unmatched swords for royalty even at 90. His secret? a laser-like concentration on what's important. If we wish to embrace this wisdom, we must shed life's clutter and invest in high-impact activities that resonate with our true purpose. And such concentration isn't unique to ancient sages. Michael Jordan, the basketball maestro, serves as a modern-day testament. He dedicated himself to mastering the court while his team seamlessly handled other tasks. Intention, not hours, defines our mastery of time. To genuinely become experts in scheduling our days, we need to follow these actionable steps. Cultivate self-discipline. It's the cornerstone of a fulfilling life, allowing us to do things we know are right but might not always feel like doing. It encompasses setting clear goals, treating people well, and nurturing positive thoughts. Think of it as tough love for the self. As essayist E.M. Gray noted, triumphant people do what unsuccessful ones shy away from. Frame your daily code. Living without clear direction can often feel like being a leaf in the wind, aimlessly drifting without purpose. To combat this, create a daily code of conduct, a personal document outlining the values, virtues, and vows essential for a fulfilling life. This code serves as a daily reminder of what truly matters, helping us start each day with a renewed sense of purpose and focus. Set boundaries. Recognize the beauty and strength of saying no. While it might seem challenging, saying it is an act of self-respect and a demonstration of personal boundaries. It's about understanding our limits and prioritizing tasks aligning with our core values and goals. Like basketball legends, we should devote ourselves to our craft and delegate the rest. Observe a weekly sabbatical. Planning a weekly break can be transformative in an era of endless notifications and commitments. We can rediscover simple joys and take a break from constant demands by embracing the restful tradition of the Sabbath. Ultimately, mastering time isn't about packing more into your schedule. It's about infusing each day with intention, clarity, and purpose. The clock ticks for all of us. Yet, with these tools, we can fill each second with meaning, each minute with mindfulness, and each hour with heart. Key point 4. Define your deserved goals. Clear goals are paramount in today's rapidly moving world, where countless options often lead to decision paralysis. Here's why setting and pursuing objectives is transformational. Restoring focus. Picture a hunter chasing 2 rabbits. Predictably, he catches neither. Similarly, spreading yourself too thin can lead to achieving nothing. Goals act as compasses, ensuring you remain on course and focused solely on endeavors that propel you toward your aspirations. This clarity not only simplifies decision-making, but also amplifies productivity. Spotting opportunities. When you're clear about your objectives, your mind becomes attuned to chances that align with them. This awareness acts like a magnet, drawing you toward avenues that resonate with your goals. The correct mindset allows you to identify and seize opportunities rather than relying on luck. Driving proactivity. Goals are more than mere wishes, they're commitments. They spur you into action, ensuring you're proactive rather than reactive. Instead of waiting for opportunities to come knocking, you actively seek them out, which increases your chances of success, ensuring you're always one step ahead. Interestingly, the simple act of jotting down your objectives solidifies them. It's akin to drawing a map for your day, ensuring each step is intentional. The rewards of life often favor the bold. To craft the right goals, embrace 2 intertwined principles. Shatter limitations. Your mind, powerful as it is, can sometimes be your own worst enemy, holding you back with thoughts of doubt and fear. It's essential to understand that most limitations are self-imposed. You can unlock doors you never knew existed by shedding these tiny thoughts and adopting a mindset of abundance and possibility. As Benjamin Disraeli wisely pointed out, a person's potential is limited only by their attitude. You're only as materially and spiritually affluent as your aspirations, so dream big and watch as they pave the way for a life of fulfillment. Embrace risk-taking. It's not about being reckless, but confronting fears that align with your aspirations. Remember, beyond apprehension is liberation. You unlock numerous possibilities by overcoming fears. When looking back at life, the sorrow of missed opportunities often outweighs the boldness of risks taken. While these steps might not guarantee a smooth journey, they ensure it's worth taking. How high you will rise in your life will be determined not by how hard you work, but by how well you think. Robin Sharma. Key point 5. Ignite your transformation. Amidst the enthusiasm to reach success, it's all too easy for individuals to miss the forest for the trees. While the thrill of achieving a goal is undeniable, the journey's essence is the transformation within, the personal evolution unfolding each step of the way. It might be quiet, but it continuously molds people, fine-tuning them into their best selves. In life's journey, each step counts as much as the destination. Here are a few strategies to cultivate this holistic appreciation. Model a kid. Take a page from a child's boundless curiosity. For instance, at an Italian restaurant, Robin's son Colby taught a valuable lesson in joy and perception. Rather than just eating the bread, Colby scooped out its soft heart, relishing the best part. This act was a stark reminder that adults, often consumed by life's crusts, the challenges, bills, and time constraints, miss out on countless joys. Remembering to focus on life's soft parts, its delightful moments can reshape your outlook. Seek inspiration. While hard work is undeniably essential, being deeply inspired and committed to making a difference is even more vital. Many of history's geniuses strived to enrich others' lives. As Woodrow Wilson once said, "We're not here solely to make a living, but to enable the world to live more fully." How inspired are you in your life? Do you feel a sense of purpose every morning? If not, dive into an inspiring book, attend a talk, or delve into the life stories of your heroes. Embrace laughter. A 4-year-old smiles about 300 times daily, while an adult only about 15 times due to life's pressures. Prioritizing humor boosts creativity and energy, so why not make it a resolution to laugh more? If you have failed more than others, there's a very good chance you are living more completely than others. Robin Sharma. Thus, it's not just about where you're going, but how you get there. Recognizing the value of the journey ensures a life filled with growth, wisdom, and unparalleled joy. Did you know? Every morning, comedian Steve Martin spends 5 minutes laughing at his reflection to kickstart his creativity and set a positive tone for the day. Key point 6. Guide your heart. We tend to think of emotions and thoughts as something that happens to us involuntarily. However, we are their architects, not passive recipients, and understanding this can transform our lives. Imagine someone trapped for years in a web of negativity, feeling stagnant or helpless. They can pivot to nurturing positive, uplifting thoughts with intent and awareness. The key lies in scrutinizing daily inner dialogues, identifying patterns, and consciously guiding thoughts toward positivity. Beyond personal well-being, controlling our inner narratives impacts our interactions, relationships, and overall experiences. Life events will always be, to some extent, unpredictable, but our responses to them? That's a choice. It's in this choice that lies boundless freedom and potential. At the same time, some strong emotions or memories can hinder our progress. Here are strategies to better manage them. Schedule worry breaks. Constant anxiety can be overwhelming. To combat this, Robin introduced the idea of worry breaks. Rather than being consumed by concerns all day, set aside a dedicated time for them, say 30 minutes. During this time, concentrate on these worries. And once it's over, shift the focus to something uplifting. If worries intrude during off times, jot them down for the next scheduled break. Over time, this practice can diminish the habit of apprehension. List your concerns. There's therapeutic power in writing. By listing our pressing issues on paper, they lose their grip on us. This method declutters the mind and paves the way for systematic problem solving. Learn from the past and move forward. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes or regrets, view them as stairs toward a brighter future. For instance, just like learning to play a guitar requires hitting a few wrong notes, life's journey will have its share of missteps. Embrace these moments and transform stumbling blocks into stepping stones that lead to profound wisdom. Stop blaming. It's easy to fall into the trap of criticizing others. We might nitpick trivial matters or focus on minor flaws, allowing them to overshadow the person's positive attributes. Yet, if we keep emphasizing someone's minor weaknesses, it can magnify their impact. Instead, it's essential to remember that diversity enriches our relationships and communities. The mind's response holds more power than the event itself. In essence, mastering emotions and managing external distractions go hand in hand with pursuing a balanced life. Key point 7. Always replenish this account. The power of small acts often goes unnoticed in today's hectic world. However, when done from the heart, these actions weave deeper connections and elevate the human experience. Imagine a love account, an intangible reserve of goodwill brimming with acts of kindness, compassion, and love. Unlike a regular balance sheet, this one grows richer when we give more away. Mother Teresa wisely noted that it's not the size of our actions, but the love we pour into them that matters. Little gestures, such as surprising a loved one with flowers or sharing a cherished item with a friend, can ignite joy in our lives and the lives of others. True wealth lies in the heart's capacity to give and connect. Here are ways to add deposits to the love account. Practice genuine listening. One of the most fundamental human desires is to be understood and valued. However, many often confuse listening with simply waiting for their chance to talk. The worst part is when someone shares their thoughts, rather than genuinely empathizing with their perspective, we might be formulating our response. Taking the time to truly understand another person's viewpoint is not just about hearing words. It's about showing respect, valuing their feelings, and building deeper connections. Send thank you notes. A handwritten note stands tall in our digital age. It's a personal touch that displays genuine appreciation. After an interaction or event, sending a letter can solidify relationships and emphasize gratitude. Think of how a heartfelt note can make someone's day. Spread kindness to strangers. It's often the unnoticed acts that can be the most transformative. A kind gesture, like paying for someone's coffee or offering a warm greeting, can bring hope to others' lives. Embrace volunteering. This is more than a charitable act. It's a grounding experience, a window into the broader palette of human life. It reminds us of our blessings and privileges, creating a positive feedback loop where giving enriches both the giver and the receiver. Consider a top-performing professional who attributed his grounded perspective and success partly to his volunteering habits. Life's significance isn't necessarily in grand achievements, but in the accumulation of daily acts of compassion and kindness. They not only create ripples of positivity in our world, but also reinforce the beauty of human connection and the satisfaction of a life well lived. Conclusion. Being a passive spectator will not enable us to live the life we want. Fundamentally, our fates are determined by the mindset we adopt. The belief, if it's going to be, it's up to me, is a powerful compass. Opportunities rarely come knocking. They're sought out, worked for, and created. So instead of waiting for the stars to align, recognize that the real magic happens when you become proactive. The daily commute story serves as a perfect example of this approach. While most passengers on a train used their journey to sleep or daydream, one individual stood out. Instead of wasting those 45 minutes, he utilized them to do arm stretches, neck rolls, and other rigorous exercises. While it might have seemed unusual to others, he didn't let the potential judgment of others deter him. He recognized a gap in his schedule and filled it with productive activity, proving that it's not about having time, it's about making time. Being the CEO of your life means more than just making decisions. It implies understanding that every choice is a brick in the foundation of your future. Life, in all its unpredictability, is a theater where everyone can display acts of heroism, not by incredible feats, but by constant choices that define our character. Every day is a blank page in our story, and with a proactive mindset, you get to write captivating tales of growth, resilience, and success. Remember, you're not just a character in your life's book, you're the author. Make it a bestseller. Try this. Start journaling. Beyond merely documenting daily events, it promotes in-depth reflection. Craft your daily code of conduct, including your values and aims. Create a collection of resources that fill your life with inspiration.